Hello and welcome to Bargain and Subscription Gaming. My name is Rich. We're going to play some more Forza Motorsport. It's time to do the second race in the Corvette Z06 series. It's a mid-Ohio sports car course. Let's see if we get any performance on our vet here. We've got some upgrades. Looks like this thing's going to be a slightly better car. Alright, now let's get our details. It's Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course, sports car circuit of 2.25 miles, 2:40 in the afternoon, partly cloudy, 3 laps of practice, and a 6-lap race. Alright, let's start this.
The iconic Mid-Ohio sports car course was built to the contours of the land, with twisting, plunging...
There's the line. They want us to do minute 49 a lap, huh? So, minute 36, maybe? Oh, it's very sharp. That is sharp turn. Not my best. I've done better, but it wasn't today. Alrighty. Dude, I hate when they just, oh, I'm just going to park here in front of you, keep you from passing. The problem with trying to pass on the curve on the outside is you just fly off the track if you try to accelerate too much going around. There's just too much energy going, off the track. It's going to pull you that way. So you gotta stay on the line. Damn physics. $136. Oh, it's a 3-lap. I forgot. I'm like, why isn't it giving me the option to complete? Because for some reason they've decided that you gotta do 3 laps of practice in these. The dirty, dirty bastards. Just making it take more time. I mean, you get more levels out of your car, but still. Who got time for this? I got other videos to record. You know? Man, that's going to kind of limit the number of these I want to do in a day, really. I was going to try to do 2 or 3 of them to get through the series. But I don't know. We'll see. I might do a second one right after this. But I've been, streaming, for an hour of Liza P before I do the other stuff with my brother. And when I finish Liza P, I'm deciding, do I go to my Elden Ring playthrough? Do I pull out the Dark Souls 3 playthrough? I kind of want to start that one over. I really don't like the dexterity faith build that I'm doing on that one. I thought it would be kind of cool, but I'm not as impressed with it, these low levels. phone is vibrating, telling me to get up and take a walk again. I'm taking the damn thing off my wrist. I gotta figure out how to tell it to stop. Not dang it. How to stop doing that. It's like one of the most annoying. Really? You just take me back enough to where. Jesus. How far back do it? Go back further, apparently. I gotta start braking all the way back here to make that turn. There we go. I may have to reinstall Power Wash Simulator on this system just because, like, I think there's some of the added Buckingham maps that I never did on this system, and I think there's like one or two at the end. Like me and Jeff said, we'll just wait to download and do that one until after there's another paid for DLC. But I don't think there's gonna be another paid for DLC because Power Wash Simulator 2 is coming out, which we are looking forward to greatly. And their team who does their advertising is outstanding. Like the guys who do their social media stuff, they do great stuff. Yeah. There we go. Finally in the race. 6 laps to go. Yeah, I just pushed that guy off the track there. But it ruins my second score. The bastards. I do want to finish Revenge of the Savage Planet. It's just like, I've been just, ooh, wow, yeah, I'm so busy yapping. I just ran right into Mr. Red car with Italian stripe on the side, down the center of it. Probably gets a bunch of points for that, paint job, All I did was do like the red, green, white stripes down the center of it, and people are going, yes, he's so good. That's my really bad Italian accent. Yeah, half-baked Mario. It's me, Mario. Yeah, Nintendo. I don't know. Those games never really. I've never been particularly interested in theirs. Like getting in a Switch or anything. Even like playing it like as a console and using it on a big TV like this. It's like I can't do handhelds really because just I need the big screen for my eyes. I got old eyes. I don't want to work that hard trying to see the thing. But a Switch. I thought you maybe me or Josh should try to get one. It's really just, it's not our bag of tea. We'd be doing poor reviews for bargain and subscription. And the thing is, I think with Switch, there's never bargains on that. It's like everything is always full price. You're never getting a deal on anything Nintendo related. Whereas, like, right now, there is a massive sale going on both PlayStation and on Xbox. I just, like, fight to keep myself from buying anything because I have both these subscription services, and I'm still, like, have a massive backlog of games I'd like to get to. Okay, especially since I really keep playing these longer, bigger ones. Or putting so many hours into games like this because it's what, people are watching. It's funny. I remember the one time I rode in a vet. The guy was somebody I worked with at the steel warehouse. And I could picture him in my head. Dude had long kind of, I wouldn't call it hippie, but definitely it's like the kind of very much the leftover 60s, 70s, long straight hair, brown hair. A little past shoulder length. Like not the really long hair, just like I kind of want to be a rock star long hair. It was straight and it's brown. And I think he had an older style mustache. I could be wrong. I think he had like the kind of 80s cop mustache that like was so popular like from the 70s and 80s. Like all those guys my parents' age had him. But this guy wasn't my dad's age. He was like more like in between generation. Because my dad's basically one exact generation, like 25 years, older than me. So he would be like somewhere in between, like 10 to 15 years. And can't remember the guy's name for the life of me. Not that I would, name him here, but just, I remember getting in the dude's car and thinking, this is huge. I always thought, that I'd never fit in something like that, but it was like there was so much room. It was amazing. There's no room for anything else. Like, you basically have 2 seats and no storage capacity. But it was still really neat to be in the Corvette. It's like, I've never been a car nerd, but I always wanted one of those kind of 70s, 80s, very curvy. I mean, this is a cool looking Vet, don't get me wrong, but I thought the older ones looked better. I'm sure these things do cooler things, perform better and are much more fun to drive if you're car nerd, but for me it's like, man, those things look neat. But I'm not a car nerd. I'm not a Jay Leno or a Jerry Seinfeld. Guys get fabulously wealthy and they say, I'm gonna take all this money buy cars. I don't know. I mean, I'd probably buy a bunch of stupid shit too. Probably dating, women of an inappropriate age. Spend time in, going to like the adult video awards and stupid shit like that. Just hey, I got money. I can do what I want to be like. But I know that about myself. I am not exactly, I mean, I mean well and I do well, but I certainly, given enough money, I make poor decisions. And I'd probably be out there saying, tax the hell out of me, but I'm going to use every advantage at my disposal to keep my money until you do, you know. But you absolutely should, you know, vote to increase that on the upper earners. I'm not the upper earners right now. It's just wishful thinking. I'm sure y'all have done that too, where you know, you're in bed or whatever, and you're thinking, oh, what would I do if I won, you know, the Mega Millions tomorrow? You know, what would I do if I were rich and famous? And I know there's a lot of people who like to think, you know, they would do great and charitable works. They'd be like John Green out there doing, you know, good deeds with his money, trying to make sure that there's money for the, you know, maternal center of excellence in Sierra Leone and things like that, and trying to, I think, what is that, the organization to decrease world suck or something silly like that they named it. It's an actual charity. It does like amazing things. You know, we all like to think we'd be that guy. I'm pretty sure I might like help, but I certainly wouldn't be like the one setting things up like that or devoting my time and energy to it. But if like John said like, hey, you got a lot of money, give me some of it, I'd be like, yeah, okay, I can do that. You know, I wouldn't be so. Same time, you know, I wouldn't be going out of my way probably to look to do it. Like how I talk about him like I know him. Listen to his podcast with Dad, the Dear Hank and John. I used to listen to him, Mom and Dad in the morning. It was one of those things we got into kind of during the pandemic. Mom got really angry at me and Dad because we'd sit at the table and say, "You guys are rude," because we'd sit there and I'd like read my Kindle or I'd play games on my tablet while you know, we're all sitting there at the table. That, you know, and she'd want to have like, you know, conversation. And it's like, I really don't want to have a conversation. So I'd start putting on podcasts. And one of the ones she really enjoyed was Dear Hank and John. Because she called them the boys. And she thought they were funny. But one of the ones even better was Delete This. The one with Hank and his wife, Catherine. Because Catherine had just a wonderful, infectious laugh. And I have to agree. Alrighty, well, we have won this series. Our little green Corvette, metallic green. We have gotten 13,000 credits. Reward unlocked for hitting level 235 of another 35,000 credits, which is good. Alrighty, and we're going next time to be the Grand Oak Raceway, the club circuit of 1.63 miles. It's going to be 8:40 in the morning. Oh, I hate the morning ones. It means it's going to be sunny and stuff. Mostly clear. 3 laps of practice and a 9-lap race. Alrighty, thank you all for watching. If you guys want to see more Forza Motorsport, let me know in the comments. If there's other games on Game Pass or PS Plus, games are free to play, games are on sale you're interested in. You can write that down in the comments as well. I'll try to get to them as soon as possible. I'll see you guys all next time.